every 6 months. And we know that major upgrades are called hard forks, but normally, much like we've seen in Ether, a hard fork just is a major upgrade of software and nothing happens and we carry on as normal. What the hell's going on this time?
Right. What the fork is happening?
What the fork is going on with Bitcoin Cash and why the fork?
That's right. That's right. And why the fork? And we have in previous episodes covered hard forks and what that really means. And yes, like about a year ago, we had a hard fork of Bitcoin, which gave us Bitcoin Cash. And at that time, that we were told that every 6 months there would be upgrades, and that was part of the the roadmap. So back in May, it went fine. The community seemed happy, and now we're coming up now in the next 6 month point, and there are some developers who are not happy. So the current Bitcoin Cash software client is called Bitcoin ABC. And they have proposed to do, including smart contracts, in addition to a few other upgrades. And there is a small opposition led by Craig Wright, who claims to be, without proof now, claims to be the Bitcoin creator Satoshi Nakamoto. So he's an Aussie. You can look him up and read articles about him if you like to. But he has a company called N-Chain, and he has joined with the mining pool CoinGeek. And CoinGeek controls 15% of all Bitcoin Cash mining. And they have decided to hard fork and develop their own upgrade called Bitcoin SV, or Satoshi's version, because of course
I thought
it is.
Satoshi's version was Bitcoin.
No, this is going to be the hard fork that he's
but I'm saying I thought Satoshi's version was Bitcoin. So basically, what you're telling us is that Craig Wright says, actually, I was wrong.
Yes.
So the first version was really not Bitcoin. It was just my first attempt at it. And then Fletcher Ver and the Bitcoin ABC, the development group, decided to fork the coin to something they thought would be more optimum. And then Craig Wright decided that he was wrong, so we should call him Craig Wrong. And actually, he's decided that the next version of Bitcoin that is really what's supposed to be Bitcoin is going to be called Bitcoin Satoshi's version, which of course is deviating from the original and the second version anyway to a third version of that particular branch, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It sounds to me like a typical crypto play for money, and I'd be very happy if it forks and I could just get out with $1,000 for the coins, or if you had. Well, I think I heard something that they were saying that was I think I read something somewhere that it was like a 6-to-1 ratio. Like you'll get $100 for every $600 coin. So I won't make $1,000, but anyway,
you get something.
No, you might get $100 out of it. But I mean, the point was that they were doing some speculation on OKEx about just some kind of preliminary sort of pre-trading kind of monitoring people's how do I put it? Monitoring people's impression of buy or sell, and it's not actual trading. It's just people putting in entry points to kind of get a sense as to where they think the market will go. And they were saying they thought it would end up about 1/6 of the Bitcoin Cash price at present market, with a very, very low amount of volume and no liquidity. So whatever that means, I don't know how they did that, but it's an interesting experiment. But I don't see the value of a Bitcoin Cash fork, because I'm not seeing that there's this new set of amazing services that allows me to spend money in yet a different way, other than with new technical protocols, which frankly most of us don't get, including me.
Yeah, exactly. So the many people on Twitter are calling Craig the fake Satoshi and are lashing out against this fork. So
I'm calling him the wrong Satoshi, not the
wrong. Maybe that will catch along a little bit better than
hashtag the wrong Satoshi. Yeah,
that's not my Satoshi.
I'm going to make sure that when we tweet about this article, we're going to I'm going to make a note of this. Hashtag the wrong Satoshi.
Wrong Satoshi.
Down so I don't forget.
Yeah.
I will forget. Excellent. You go back and watch the episode now.
But for the listeners, don't forget the fork is supposed to happen on November 12th at 5 o'clock UTC.
Oh, did I say November 15th? Didn't I? No, is it November 12th?
Oh, now I have to double check now. I could have sworn I saw November 12th. Wait, let's double check.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was incorrect. November 15th, you were correct. November 15th, I got the time right. 5 o'clock
Okay.
UTC. So November 15th.
So our recommendation is get your coins moved wherever you want to move them.
Yeah.
And make sure you have your private keys. Whatever you want to do, make sure you've got private keys. Make sure your stuff's all backed up and secure. Make sure you know where you're going to put your coins. Do it by Monday or Tuesday, because there's no point in waiting, because if the network clogs up and everyone decides to jump on this bandwagon for some freebies, well, of course, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare. Now, there is one thing I will say, Yuri, actually to support your idea being better than mine, which is, well, to be fair, if the coin forks and you want to immediately sell it, you have to be on exchange to do that. So there's some merit that your idea might be better than mine.
Right. In that, yeah, you're right. If you want to flip it quickly and take advantage.
Because, for me, if I get the coins forked on their wallet, I still have to wire transfer them or send them, to Binance, for example, and wait for it to confirm, which could take an hour. And in that hour, the coin could have dropped 80%, and I'll be like, oh my God, I might have been able to get it, whatever. Or it might be up 200%, and I'll be so glad that I was delayed an hour. So
right.
all are possible outcomes, including that the fork doesn't happen at all. So let us know what you think down in the description below on YouTube. Let us know, do you think Bitcoin Cash is actually going to fork? Do you think that Craig Wright is wrong? Or do you think he's actually Satoshi Nakamoto Aussie version?
Exactly. Aussie Satoshi.
Yeah. So do let us know what you think. Of course, on your way out, please do subscribe to our show if you haven't already. Give us a like, because we like likes. Don't forget to hit the little alert buttons on the different channels, and let us, just keep on telling you what's happening in crypto. And have a great weekend. To the moon. Until next time. Thank you for joining us today on the Coin Chat. Join us on Telegram on t.me/thecoinchat, where we discuss a range of topics on cryptocurrency. And visit us on patreon.com/thecoinchat for show notes, outtakes, and previews of additional content. Or follow us on our website, which is www.thecoinchat.net. And remember to like and subscribe to us on your way out. To the moon. Until next time.